release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see against him in this one.
Ready to go now. Here's the veteran second baseman, Jose Altuve, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Go. So 2 balls and no strikes. Right through there for a strike. On the ground to the left. Machado throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Left-hand batter waits.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Bounce to the left side. Fires to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play. And here's the first baseman, Diaz. Looking for his first big league hit right here. And that's outside. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to first. And the Astros put down in order. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego. And today's starter, Hunter Brown. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Aras. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1. That catches the corner. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Bregman is under it. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Big. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue.
This is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Profar climbs in on that left side. In the air, right side. Profar is out, and there are 2 outs. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan says, OBP is life. Manny Machado up to the plate. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Manny Machado with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boo. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Jackson Merrill at the plate now. His first career home run happened right here at Petco Park.
Yeah, and he got the silent treatment from his teammates in the dugout, which is such a baseball thing. You don't see it anywhere else. Nothing like running through the dugout, pretending to high-five teammates who won't even look at you.
0-1. High in the air, out to right. Tucker should have it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Padres leave a pair. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Petco Park, top of the second. Now here is Kyle Tucker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
King back to work. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Tucker, who's been an all-star and a gold glover. Just missed. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one down the line, and that squirts through. Now he'll turn for second. And his first big league hit is a double. Kyle Tucker with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's Alex Bregman. Taps softly to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. And they get Bregman for the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Vic Caratini at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Oh, 2 now. Towards first, and he takes it himself for the out.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Jeremy Pena, the next to hit, takes outside. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The Astros with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Bounced up the middle. Oh, great stop. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit. His first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Here's Jason Hayward. £240, a former first-round pick back in 2007. Pena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is down low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And a pitch. Good eye in that spot. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
So 2 down. Mauricio Dubon, the next to hit. High fly ball, right field. Tatis drifts towards it, and that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 1 and the Padres nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's Xander Bogaerts. The line to the pitch. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. Now Altuve handles it, fires over to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second. The
second base.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. That one hammered center field. That's back there. That one is gone. And we're all square. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One out, base is empty. Here's Donovan Solano. And that one almost got him. Right-hander kicks, deals. Inside corner for a strike. And 1-1. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting up. The catcher, Kyle.
Here's the power-hitting catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Outside. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. All even at 1 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And a pitch. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
That one in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to third, handled by Machado. And they get Altuve for the out.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Grounded out his first time. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a bouncer, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And he deals. Way inside.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
The 1-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now the right
Yainer Diaz with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Here's Kyle Tucker. A double and a run scored his first time up. Just missed. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Two outs and a foul ball. And it skips into dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
It gets down a base hit, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now it's Alex Bregman. Grounded out his first time up. That misses. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And there's a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Righty delivers and fouled off. At the belt and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill under it. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. 2 left for the Astros. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in San Diego, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the DH for the Padres, Luis Aras. The right-hander back to work. Just missed. Now a fly ball to right center. Dubon on his way over. He's got it. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Just missed.
Ball one,
One out, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. That one fouled off. One and two here. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, serve pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Right through there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a 2-bagger. Jurickson Profar with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now Machado up here. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you could make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Man on second, 2 down. Late on that fastball.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Petco Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Victor Caratini. King back to work. In there at the knees. And that's strike 1.
Well, these Astros do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Yeah, that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that one fouled off. And a pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Calls it in, and there's one away. And stepping in is the speedy Jeremy Pena.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
First pitch misses. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. That one finds the zone, and now it's even 1-1. And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you can get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's the left fielder, Jason Hayward. He reached out a walk his first time. And takes low for ball 1. And the righty deals. A little bit low.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close. Working down to the zone to start the at bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Here comes a pitch. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Inside 3-2 the count. Pena leads off first with 1 away. Ripped to first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. On now to the bottom of the 4th. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the 4th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. The pitch. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2-0.
Just off the inside edge.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Here's a 3-0. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Runner takes off. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Now the 0-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of the double play right here.
On the ground left side. 6, 4,
He's out.
3. And they turn the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 outs. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And the count is 1-1. Good eye right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second. The throw to first. And that will end the inning. Offense held in check there. We played 4. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Dubon, 29 years old, and he was born in Honduras. Here, the right-hander back to work.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
The 1-1. And another ball.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Backed off the plate that time. Fastball for a strike. And now 3-2.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
The pitch. That one out to right. Tatis drifts towards it. Makes the grab. 1 away.
Up next for the Astros.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boo.
Pitch misses outside, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fouled off. He was late. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss. 2 away. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of breaking his pitches even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Strike on the inside corner. That's a little bit low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Nothing doing there for Houston. Score remains tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now Donovan Solano. Pitch. That misses the zone. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Padres just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
2-0, foul ball.
And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The other way, makes the grab, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Digging in, Kyle Higashioka. Caught looking his first time up. And ball 1. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And another ball. Swings through that one for strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Count 4.
Got him swinging.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through part of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Luis Aras stands in. This to third. Whips it across. Padres go down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5 innings complete. All tied 1-1. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Yainer Diaz.
The first baseman, number 21, Yainer Diaz.
And here it comes. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Morejon getting loose as well. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. He's painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Tucker. Slap the other way, foul. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and him out front for the strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. 0-2 count. You feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Close, but called the ball. Ball one. On the ground, could be two. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Fought off foul. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one just misses the outside corner, and the count is 1-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That quick slider struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like a thunder. One got your name on it, calling your number. So stay in the house for like...
Bottom of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Brown back to work. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Tatis waits. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The line of the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. And they jump out front. It's 2-1. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Curveballs up in the zone, even if they're borderline strikes, at this level, typically are hit a long way.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's Manny Machado now. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Misses, and the count 1-2. And another ball. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. we'll see another payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
In the air, left field, down the line. Hayward flashes the leather on the running catch.
The bat, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
On the ground, right side, and that's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Xander Bogaerts with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. But when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you worked to get here.
Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He launched the solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Machado around third. He's safe.
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Hunter Brown departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Blanco. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
And the batter now, Donovan Solano. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the bottom of the 6th. Ball to strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. And the count is even 2-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Astros 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Jeremy Pena now at the plate. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
Swings through that.
He just has to understand that his skill set is unique, and he's very valuable for any ball club. If he does that, he'll play a long time in this league.
And it goes just foul. Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Zips it to first. Just got him. He was burning up the baseline. And next to hit for Houston, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Really hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And a good eye there. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch. Short hop liner, handled it short. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
And now, Mauricio Dubon. And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right side. And that one handled. A flip to the pitcher covering. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 3 and the Astros 1. Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate, Kyle Higashioka. The line to kick the pitch. That one ripped. Dubon makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Arise in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Framber Valdez appears to be getting loose. Abreu warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Wouldn't chase that time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
3-2.
One down, base is empty. And there's ball 4.
That pitch is in.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. That's in there. 0-1. Aras over at first with one away. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. On a second, they get one. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Padres 3 and the Astros 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Hoeing on for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
That smash towards center. Makes the catch, and there's one down. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Hoeing measures 6 feet 6 inches, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019.
Looking to get something going, this is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The Padres leading by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. And downstairs. The other way, and he beats the shift. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Yordan Alvarez with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And stepping in for the Astros, Diaz. 1 for 2. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And the next pitch is way outside. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
The tying run at the plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air, left field. Profar has a beat on it. Profar pulls it in on the run.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And the batter now, Kyle Tucker.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. And there's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Lined into left center. And that should be extra bases. Alvarez around second. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. Now batting Jurickson Profar. That misses off the outside edge. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
And the right-hander deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. And another ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and deals. Up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything, any play.
Here's Machado. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. That one misses. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. The punch out there. 2 gone.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Just missed. Two outs. In the air, out towards right center. Sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Robert Suarez. A chance at his first save of the year. Alex Bregman getting ready to hit. And the pitch. That one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Missed with a changeup. And 1-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And that one is inside. The 2-1. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
First batter, it's always a big one for the closer. You get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Caratini in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Fastball for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Smoked on the ground, a second. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
So it's their last chance in this one, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
The Astros down to their final strike. And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 2 outs, runner at first. So next up for Houston, Jason Hayward. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Padres claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. King with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And your final 3-1. Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long.
For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of ball, 2 hours, 10 minutes. Tonight's meeting at the call. Look out for future guys. Thank you for your continued support and remind you to please, 5 home, stay safe. Good night.